And, a lot of times, you'll be in a relationship, everything going good. You adorn each other with gifts and all types of fabulous things. And then it falls apart. And you're like, you know what? I want my stuff back. Or you're destroying the stuff that you bought. It's wild. And, there was a recent situation where, like, Ari, who is dating who again?
Yeah, Ari Fletcher. She's been dating Moneybagg Yo for quite some time now. And it seems like the two of them are calling it quits. And apparently the car is going with the relationship. So there's a blog that pulled up a lawsuit that's going on against Ari for the Lambo truck he bought for her birthday. Apparently it wasn't paid in full, but it was a lease. And that lease was not paid on for quite some time, so now it's finna get repoed. So, when the relationship goes, sometimes the gifts go with it. So we want to know if you ever wanted to take something back from somebody, if anything ever got taken back from you because they was bitter in the relationship.
No doubt.
That it was over.
This show from Dallas, man, good morning.
So I wanted my diamond earrings back from my ex to give them to me. So I went into her bank account and took the money that I paid for them. Well, she wouldn't have had the bank account without me, so.
Damn. Wow. Wicked.
I'm going to call you Catwoman. James from the South Side. What up, homie?
I had an old lady. She got into a fender bender, and she had an insurance situation going on at the time, so she couldn't afford the deposit. So I went ahead and looked out for her and paid for her a brand-new bumper. And so not too long after that, I had a call come in from one of my homeboys with some evidence, real solid, showing that she was at somebody's house that I knew really well. So I went back to her spot because that's where I was living at the time and packed up all my stuff. She came home, I took the bumper, the dumb way.
Pull up to my bumper, baby.
Clapping strong for my man right there. Like the level of petty that it takes to get the tools to take the bumper off of somebody's car.
So I was going to ask that. How do you take a bumper off?
You're going to need more than a Phillips head screwdriver. I'll tell you that much.
I would be mad as hell if I came out and my car was missing a bumper.
It is one of those things when you see it, you already know what that was about.
Bumper.
You know what I mean? So we was springing it off in the conversation. We was talking about how Ari and, what was it? Moneybagg Yo? I always get the Yo's mixed up.
Yeah.
So they broke up and he just kind of left her hanging.
Yeah, apparently they're saying that the car that he gifted her, the Lambo, that he gifted her for her birthday is now in jeopardy of getting repossessed because those payments ain't paying no more. He ain't paying for them payments. And now she's talking about, I'm tired of the Lambo. What should I get next? And people like, no. He ain't paid them payments, which means your car wasn't paid for when you got it, which means you got a half gift.
Oh, girl.
That's a half gift. I had a homegirl that her boyfriend was cool with a guy that would do that to girls, would repo anything he bought them, shoes, bags, and then he would try to go to my friend and be like, hey, do you want any of this?
Wow.
Used stuff?
So when you say do you want it, he would give it to her or sell it to her at a discounted price?
Sell it to her, or try to sell it to her. She's like, I don't want this girl's old bags and shoes.
That's a bum move.
He's a bum.
Man.
Yeah, but he's like not even a bum. Like he's somebody that we all know. But I'm going to let it go.
His name. Bring back the hum rush.
No.
Okay, thank you. All right, man. So, got Bree from Columbus.
I took back my car and my girlfriend's lace front that I bought. He thought she was about to have another girl take her to the Chris Brown concert. So I took back the lace front and my car. She had to take the back.
You had your friend at a Chris Brown concert having to wear a hat because you snatched back the lace front?
Give back that Gots to Be spray, all of that. I want my lace.
Whoa! So in a female space, right? Like if someone had their lace front stolen, like how hard is it to replace the lace front that fits your head?
Like you get it custom to your head. Some of them. Some people get it custom to their head. Some people go to the beauty supply and do what it do.
So a lace front is like the fitted hat for
women. It could
women.
be expensive. Yeah, it gets very pricey. That hair is expensive alone.
Man, yo, who's this?
I will remain anonymous, but I'm in D.C. I just start to escalate. Listen, okay, so we had bought this car. We bought a vehicle, and I paid the bulk of the money for it. And he was supposed to, put the remaining amount on there, and he didn't do it. So I called Cadillac. I was like, hey, this my name. They was like, oh, you can come get a key. I went and showed my ID. I went and picked the key up, and that night I went and took the car and took it back to the people. It is what it is. That man hate me today. He hates me right now.
I bet.
Behind that truck. Baby.
Now she took it back to the people. It was that for me. I took it back to the people.
I wish you would have kept it, so she could have probably sold it to Ari.
Okay.
She might need a car. I'm just saying. Like,
all right now.
Lisa from the West Side, what up?
Man, I had to take back my strap before because me and my girlfriend brought a strap together, and she thought she was about to fuck another bitch with the that we bought. Like, no, never. We bought it together, and you're only going to use it on me. You won't use it on nobody else ever.
That's my strap.
The level of petty which you guys exude on a daily basis, man, shows no bounds.
Man, I just be like, keep it and get the hell away from me.
Exactly.
Like, that's the best bet.
Because, like, sometimes, man, it's just easy to just throw your hands up and walk away and just leave it at that.
Yeah, best believe I'm keeping everything you gave me, though. That's mine. Once you give it to me, that's mine. That ain't yours no more. What do you mean?
That's how I feel about it. I had an ex, like, reach out to me. He's like, I want my pictures back. I'm like, from 15 years ago?
What kind of pictures?
It's just like regular pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Like date stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, weird.
Mm-hmm.
Drop a comment off for the Morning Hustle Show IG, man. Also, man, you can hit us up 866 Hustle.
We are the Morning Hustle.